Hello, we're back once again for another Halloween reading. This one is called The Teeny Tiny Ghost. So here we go. Once there was a timid, teeny tiny ghost. He lived in a teeny tiny house with two teeny tiny black cats. The teeny tiny ghost went to teeny tiny school. He learned his teeny tiny alphabet, shivered at spooky stories he heard about Halloween. He'd never been out on that night, but it sounded very scary. Each day after school, the teeny tiny ghost tried to do his homework. Haunting is very hard, he told his teeny tiny black cats. They sat at the window sill and to watch. His first he booed, then he wooed, till he made the rafters rumble. And he had to hide his teeny tiny head. Then he howled and he yowled till the echo came calling, and he had to hide his teeny tiny head. I'll never learn, wailed the teeny tiny ghost. I'm so timid, I scare myself. And the teeny tiny tears slid down his cheek. His teeny tiny cats climbed on his lap and licked his teeny tiny face and purred their teeny tiny purrs. On Halloween night, some eerie yellow lights bobbed by the house of the teeny tiny ghost. What is that? He said, holding his cats close, and the teeny tiny heart beat bumpity bump. Then he heard a rap, tap, tap at his teeny tiny door. Who's there? Called the teeny tiny ghost. Let us in, cried the voices, and they sounded very big. The teeny tiny ghost looked around. Could he hide? He slipped inside the grandfather clock. But he shivered and shook till he made the clock chime. Bong, 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 bing. The teeny tiny ghost thought he heard head would explode. He undid the latch and escaped. Rap, tap, tap came the knock on his teeny tiny door. Let us in, cried the voices. They sounded very loud. Teeny tiny cats mewed and mewed. Don't be afraid, he said to Teeny Tiny Ghost. We won't run away. I'll keep you safe. We have to be very, very brave. The Teeny Tiny Ghost took a long, long breath. He huffed and he puffed and he felt very big. He booed and he wooed till he felt very bold. He howled and he yelled, and it sounded very loud. Then he heard hands clapping. He heard voices cheering. Bravo for the Teeny Tiny Ghost. It's Halloween. Trick or treat, cried the ghosts from the school. And they pranced about in their costumes. His best friend Gilbert wore a blue sailor suit. He tooted a tiny tune on his teeny tiny horn. His teeny tiny teacher had a hat and a cape. You could be a magician with your teeny tiny cats. Then the Teeny Tiny Ghost and his teeny tiny friends sailed up the street on a parade. They tapped on teeny tiny windows. They rapped on teeny tiny doors while jack-o'-lanterns smiled in the black night. The Teeny Tiny Ghost gave a teeny tiny giggle. He whispered to his teeny tiny cats, Happy Halloween. Well, that was today's story. I hope you enjoyed it. Until we see each other again, bye-bye for now.